Do you know that when you enter YouTube or Instagram Shorts once, you just keep scrolling, whether you think you are tired and need only a 5-minute break, or you think you will watch 2 or 3 Instagram reels and then get back to work, but we end up scrolling for 3 or 4 hours. And we don't even realize that today has ended again. We had big dreams, but today we couldn't do anything. With guilt, we fall asleep again. We waste our days like this. We waste 2 to 4 hours every day, 365 days a year, in which we could have fulfilled our parents' dream, our own dreams. But today we miss them. This story isn't just about you, it's about every youth. Until we overcome scrolling addiction, we can't achieve this much in life. Before we look at solutions, let's understand what is happening in our brains when we scroll through Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. First of all, we need to understand that the brain produces waves. Some of you might be thinking, what are the waves? Just like you know that there is a 220 volts of electricity in your home, or you might have seen posters about 440 volts electric shocks. These brain waves are small electrical signals that your brain produces. They are not as large as 220 volts or 440 volts. In fact, they are small as 10 to 30 microvolts, which means 0.000001 volts of electricity that your brain generates. Now, we can attach an EEG, electroencephalogram, to our heads to pick up these brain signals and print them on chart papers. We can learn a lot about the brain from these chart papers. For example, in this EEG report, researchers can tell just by looking at the graph when the patients open their eyes and when they close them. Before we dive into solving scrolling addictions, we need to understand that the brain produces 5 types of waves. First, there are gamma waves, which have the highest frequency. These waves are produced by the brain when it's working at its maximum capacity. For example, when suddenly terrorists enter your home and points a gun at you, at that moment brain is using its all resources to handle this situation. You are only thinking about that gun pointed at you, not whether you will have a pizza or what email you replied to. You are solely focused on surviving, or maybe retaliating, or getting out of there safely. After that, there are beta waves. These brain waves are produced when we are solving a different problem like a Rubik's Cube, which means your brain has come a bit calmer. For instance, when you close your eyes, the visual input that your brain was receiving is now blocked, so your brain doesn't need to process all that information actively. After that, there are theta waves. These are the waves that people who meditate for years produce. Their minds are alert but not reactive. It means if something bad happens in their life, their mental state doesn't get disturbed. That's what we all needed. Finally, there are delta waves. The brain produces these waves when we are in deep sleep, even without dreaming. In reality, our brain doesn't produce just one wave but all 5 of these waves. Usually one type of waves dominates. Now looking at the wave chart, it seems like our brain shouldn't produce beta or gamma waves to use all our brain power. In some cases, that might be true. But for example, if we are sitting at work and our brain is producing high frequency waves like this, it's not a wrong signal. When we feel like scrolling, our brain produces these kind of things. We scroll and then we regret it. Our brain produces these waves again, high stress waves which led to stress. Now let's come to solutions. Solution number 1 is break the loop. In a study, it was found that if we watch more than 5 videos at once, we are more likely to continue scrolling. So the best escape is to stop reels before watching 5 videos, or engage in some other activities like push-ups or listening to music. Solution number 2. Habits cannot be stopped. They can only be replaced. In a 2020 study, researchers examined whether music reduces stress, and if so, what type of music is effective. They had 9 female participants. All are 22 years old. They listened 4 types of music: silence, rap, relaxing music, and tingling ASMR sounds like whispering or tapping. You all heard of it. They've attached EEG into their brains. They've monitored their blood pressure, asked them the questions about their feelings. The result shows that stress slightly increased with rap musics and silence music, but stress decreased faster with relaxing music or ASMR sounds compared to silence. So the idea is to create your own music playlist. based on how different type of music make you feel relaxed. When you feel like relaxing or taking a break, listen to music or an audiobook that motivates you and provides knowledge instead of scrolling through Instagram or YouTube shorts. Solution number 3. Get deep sleep. Deep sleep can be facilitated by listening to specific type of sound waves. There are two types of sound waves that are helpful for deep sleep: delta waves and binaural beats. Delta waves are associated with deep sleep, and listening to music with delta waves can help induce a deep sleep state. Binaural beats involve playing slightly different frequencies in each ear, creating a difference that corresponds to a desired brainwave state. For example, if one ear hears 2.5 Hz and the other hears 200 Hz, the difference is 0.5 Hz, which correspond to a delta or gamma state. But the thing is that you will need to use headphones for binaural beats to work effectively. Solution number 4. Implement the rule of 15. Spend 15 minutes planning your day before touching your phone in the morning. Visualize your day, including any meetings or tasks you need to complete. This practice helps you take control of your day direction and behavior. Solution number 5. Take tough decisions. If you feel that you are excessively addicted to a social media platform, it's not serving a professional purpose, consider deleting the app. Deleting it will initially cause anxiety and increase stress because your brain will demand dopamine. The next step is practice mindfulness through meditation. Meditation comes in various forms, such as sound meditation, breath meditation, or even steps meditation. The goal is to calm your monkey mind and regain control. Studies have shown that even people who have never meditated before can improve their brain patterns after just 2 weeks of practicing meditation for half an hour a day. Solution number 7. Identify the real cause you are running away from. Many people enter the scrolling mood because they are avoiding something in their life, such as studying or starting a business. Acknowledge this and remind yourself that you are capable of facing and addressing these challenges. In conclusion, these are the steps. Step number 1. Accept that you are running away from something. Step number 2. Clearly identify what you are avoiding and remind yourself that you can overcome it. Step number 3. Get back to work. These are the solutions we have discussed. Now I challenge you to follow these 7 solutions for 7 days. Let these solutions become habits and your scrolling addiction will likely fade away. I hope you accept the challenge. If you do so, let me know in the comments. That's it for today. Peace out.